How long will you be on the thing? 2 hours. 2 hours. So from 2 to 4. So that's 1 to 3 your time. 2 to 8. You got a baby shift? Okay, well, you know what, Chi Chi? I'm glad you're still going to work. And I appreciate you juggling around. You didn't have to. Obviously, like, if like, I'm not gonna be like, you should quit your job and just hang out with me. And like, no, that's ridiculous. Who the hell do I think I am? Huh? No, but the fact that you still did that, I do appreciate it. Thank you. You got a baby shift as well. That means you get to be in your PJs a little bit longer. I should at least be able to catch that part of it. Then I told you, just call in sick, Swampy. Chi Chi's not allowed to leave work, but you should just quit. It was either 8 to 4 or 2 to 8, and I'd rather take the smaller shift. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Without further ado, I've hit the record button. Are you ready for some more PP Man action? Lemons and Chi Chi have been waiting. 9 minutes. Ads are done. I think we're ready, chat. Oh, my controller's not on. Oh, I know why. Without further ado, more Alan Wake, chat.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
You just say this so casually.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster. The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
is gone too. Did the fucker take it with him?
It's his heart. Let him take it back. It's his.
Can't be opened on this side.
Squish, squish, squish. Damn, this lady got wrecked.
I can't force it open.
That lady got destroyed.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Hmm.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
What? Are you crazy?
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
My first axe murder. Exciting.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Hmm. Isn't this man involved? Well, I guess he'll be the cult's goal, right? This man? Jesus Christ. The cult of the tree is performing rituals, creating monsters. Yeah. This is a mess. Figure out where they went. I'm still looking.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, ma'am.
Imagine hearing that. Yeah, the man who was dead came back to life. You guys handle this here. We're going to look for him.
Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like, huh? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real.
They're losing it. Monsters aren't real, chat. Hi, Raymond.
They're a fine pair.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help.
What the hell?
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh wow, you think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition OD.
9%? Huh. 9% discount? What's going on, Greek? Oh, wow. Uh-oh, is those batteries? Oh no.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Not me. This is the third time this week I come in for the late shift and there's no coffee in the machine. You take the last cup, you brew a new batch. That is worse than an email? Maybe they're growing a beard. Wait. Ed, I hate to bring it to you, but you need to know, but you need to have a face capable of growing a beard to make efficient use of beard oil. What goes on in this town? I knew Marco's beard was too soft to be natural. What brand is he using, Lucy? It's my numerous friendly reminders about not having personal packages delivered to the station has gone unheeded. From here on out, if you've seen fit to send something to the station, I will see fit to announce the station what you have received. Is it a federal offense to open someone's mail? Is it a federal offense to open someone's mail? Yes, it is. Is it personal offense that I need to share my desk space with your late night impulse buys? Yes, it is. You have been warned. Officer Lightfoot, your beard oil is ready for you to pick up. This computer admin emails are not to be used for personal quarrels or other unofficial businesses. And remember to wash your coffee mugs. All right. Annual event you've been eagerly awaiting is a part of the community outreach barbecue. No, I don't want to hear any grumble. This is valuable and important to connect with the community. Statistics shows that the officers who are well integrated with the communities they serve see lower incidents of violent crime in the residents. Okay, the fact that they're more policing and have overall better mental wellness. This is for your benefit, so take it seriously. Yada yada. All right, good for you, Tim. Wow, these people got problems.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
Okay.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
Kind of surreal seeing.
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day? No, I don't.
The office.
Do you have any idea how much
The police station.
What's a lot?
Especially after just seeing how it was just now. A couple weeks ago. I know one of you is stealing. Oh my god. Let me hear this. I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. It's a sheriff's station, for Pete's sake. One of these days, I'm going to catch you red-handed, and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are. Oh my god. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you got too much time in your hands. What kind of workplace is this? Let's get out of here, partner. Time to go. This place is crazy.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
Haven't been wrong yet.
Is that Sam Lake's voice, by the way?
These pages isn't playing.
Like, is he acting this voice or just using his face?
Best lead.
I don't, like, he has an accent.
Merced won't roll over on the issues.
Listen, sometimes you just something's gotta shit. Yeah, but you have time to counting the rolls at a workplace?
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
God damn. Wasn't really thinking about drinking beer for the day.
I need to come clean, Anderson.
What?
I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from...
That's him voicing it too?
Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story. The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The
You come here at sunset,
what
though?
will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
That's impressive, like for his voice acting, because
Hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
when he was accepting this, like the award, like he had like a thick accent. So I was like, okay.
Hello, Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business, fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta, and we offer a variety of guided tours.
Yeah, for 9% off, right?
Whatever strikes your fancy, you name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Okay, we're done for now.
He seems so disappointed. He's like, I'm spinning around.
What the hell is this?
What'd you find there, Stephen?
Nothing. Just something that...
Yeah, raccoon my ass.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
I'd be happy to get you VIP tickets into Coffee World. Just say the word. Thanks.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Hard.
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is.
Yeah, I need you to do work.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Yeah, do some work. Getting dark, chat. Getting more rainy.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here? I can feel something. A presence.
Okay.
Nightingale isn't far.
I can't see the footsteps. It's flooded. Does it mean is the game running like at 10 FPS here? Hmm. For the record, Santa's workshop is an ugly color and hard on the eyes. What the hell? What are you attacking Santa Claus for?
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Has he hired me to power wash his workshop? Oh.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the...
I didn't know they came up with new stuff.
Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap. That's not right.
Oh no. The flashlight doesn't recover. Is it me or is this game running in low frames, chat? Am I going crazy? No, it's a little laggy. Hmm. I don't like it. Hmm. It's the game. I also had to turn it down from recommended settings. Well, what the poop? Then this doesn't do anything for me. Makes the game a little stuttery. Well, this kind of helps. Got some more frames. I think it's not optimized very well. When we were in the town, it was so glitchy. Some areas, like there was some light flickering where there shouldn't be. This is a lot smoother now.
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Beware, her spirits still may haunt this place.
Page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Beware, Chi-Chi. Wow, just putting frame generation on? Holy. Hi, Trap. I'll have to see what those guys called again? Digital Foundry? See if they did anything. The mountain in the distance, no other pre-iconic landmark overlooking Counter Link. Cool. Kim cheweth ample. Hmm.
I need something to cut this.
Shoot it. Guess we're going back in. Wasn't there parking? Guess we don't have bolt cutters in there. That was getting dark. Leave the area, now it's bright again. Damn, this frame generation did something, man. I like Chi-Chi. Like Chi-Chi said. Yeah. Wait, what? I don't know why Chi-Chi even said that. Chi-Chi could say that for many reasons. Who knows what Chi-Chi be cooking? You got a new book? Uh-oh. You see? That's why she went, hey. You got more smutness. Chi-Chi's the queen of Smutland. There you go. There you have it. Alright, Anonymous music is back. There she goes again, stripping. Yeah, nothing was over here.
This fuse is busted.
These random fuses on the ground? What the hell? Oh my god. Mitch told me her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to go get better jobs and get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? Not wrong. So I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me. This man told her he loved her, and she's like, "Yo, thanks. I'm out." I snuck out last night again. Went to the big house by the lake instead of watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm going to find out what. I'm going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building taking some photos. It's gonna be epic. Wow, he moved on so quickly. I told the lady I love her.
This one looks good.
She said thank you.
Stop littering, though.
Anyway, I heard some stuff was going around. That was like the craziest.
Again. Who's leaving these out here?
That's the craziest like love story. I confessed to the person I had a crush on today. They rejected me. Anyway, I'm gonna go get a sandwich. Ishi, I like the new Twitch. Ishi, like the new Twitch? Oh. You should be stripping. Oh. That's what these are for.
Another page. Making progress.
Didn't they censor a bunch of streams now?
Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart.
I don't know anymore.
The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
All I know is that it shouldn't, if you're on the front page, it shouldn't be shown on the front page. You know? That is not the first thing you want people to see if you're visiting twitch.tv, being like, look, here's nudity. You know? Anyone can go to twitch.tv in the front page. But, you know, if you want to do that, let them do that. Let people sell their OnlyFans. If they want to sell their OnlyFans, let them do that as well. I don't care. That's their business, not mine. You know? They made tags and people are supposed to use them. Well, let them do their stuff. Their life, their body. Not my problem. I'm here trying to solve a case.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
I should go around and see if they're using tags. If not, report them. I mean, if you have nothing else better to do. I think you have a lot more to do in your life than to go around and be like, you're not tagging. That's just me. I don't know. I don't know. Crap. Did you discover one of my OnlyFans? Yes, we've discovered only Kados. And you should be ashamed of yourself. I ain't telling them. I'm straight up reporting. I mean, if you have enough time to go around Twitch and just report people for something that you went and looked for, I mean, go right ahead. But I think you have better things to do. I'm off till Monday, so I got time. All right. But then when people ask you, what'd you do for this week? You know, just reported some people.
Nah.
Oh, my bad. Yep, you're damn right. We just said reported some people. Hey, you know what? You do you. All I know is that there's new holiday emotes, chat, and we need to collect them all. We need to get all the holiday emotes.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual. Sure. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
That's what I want to know. What the hell's her damn heart?
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Also, chat, if you missed the announcement, it's also in the Discord. You can sign up for it to find out. But tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern time, I'm myself and another guest, which I cannot mention who that guest is because I don't know if they did it and I don't want to steal their thunder. We're going to be on Twitch public access. Super excited. If you're available, stop on by.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist isn't close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
What? How the hell did you figure that one out, lady?
I need to check the general store for the heart. Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Damn! The years I spent with my ex-wife, that's only when I was lost. God damn. That's right. We have until the 20th to collect them all, chat. The live location works? Hell yeah. Billy got here now. Wait a minute. What do you mean? Hello? Yes, but it works. Okay, well, good to know.
Christ!
I didn't see what fell. The hell? Okay, that's new.
A monster, like Nightingale.
It's interesting so far. Nessa. Bong bong. Hello? We're not grab this item? The hell? Ah, there you are, you. Give me that.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream. And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Lady Fortuna at the counter? Who the hell's Lady Fortuna? Lady! Don't forget the code. Don't forget the code. Update code. There's so many numbers. All right, chat. Write these down. 705, 713, 717, 723. Put them in chat so we can just try all the numbers. At least they all start with 7. Wait. Waiting. You went too fast. There's no 8. There's no 11. 705, 713, 717. No, not all the 7s. 723. Oh my god. You know what? Thank you, Chi-Chi. Thank you. Thank you. 720. Alright, thank you. Stop typing, chat. I can't read Chi-Chi's message. Is it on Discord? Ugh, I don't want to tab out. Alright, that one didn't work. Stop typing! None of these work. 705, 713, 723. What message? Get good, scrub? I did! None of these work! Well, I was too lazy to type them that much, so I just took a screenshot. Well, I don't blame you. We were duped! None of these numbers work. She said to update it. let's go back here. None of them work. I'm reading crystal ball gazing. When any of you get your fortune told, don't forget update code. Otto Washington. This stupid lady. You didn't update it now. I want to get my palm reading. I will try it just to see if they get anything corrected. You know, they ask you questions and then you end up giving them the answers. And then when they repeat it to you, you're like, oh, how did you know that? What? How did you know? I was gonna be like, first I'm gonna tell my name is Tom. Just to throw them off and be like, all right, tell my fortune and be like, you should have known my name was not Tom. I wanted to tell me I got a dumpy. Wait, what? You what?
These numbers match the ones on the lotto ticket.
They do? No, 39. All right, 730, 745. Thank you. Give me that gun. For free? Yes, for kicks. If I had to pay to be lied to, then I'd rather pay in more taxes. Oh my lord. I'll tell you that, Chi-Chi. All you had to do was just ask. Oh my god. You guys are so goofy. Bong. Hold on. There was once I was at a carnival and this girl was on the street being like, oh, anyone want a palm reading? Palm reading? And then she looked at me and she's like, no. And she just like backed away and I was like, what is that supposed to mean? What do you mean no? I want my palm read. Where are we going now?
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
This lady has a sick mind. Oh, this person was murdered by an axe. This is exciting. Wait, where are we going? And now go ahead, Cauldron Lake. No fortune for you. Wow, what's up with that, Lemons? Like the fear she had on her face and she was backing away. I was like, well, now I want to know. She's like, no. A phony. Phony anyway. Saw you. Saw you as a bad omen. I'll show her what's a bad omen. I'll teach her for not giving my fortune. They were going to the lake? I don't know where this lake is.
Sounds literary. But what does it mean? Found the heart in the fridge. Just like the page said I would.
Place the heart in the witch's signs. That's why I figured I had to come back here for something. Oh, this sign? Wait, wasn't that down at the tree? I can remember how to get down there. Bird. Where are you? Excuse me. Woo! Now you tell me how to dodge after you swung at me?
Well, now there's less monsters.
Man, she's so a little washed out. I gotta find the proper settings for this game. Getting some tea sounds good. There you go, witch. Take it. This Kalei doesn't wear any gloves.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror.
No. Whoa. We're not reporting this to our partner? Nope. Okay.
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo.
We knew that.
Logan? Logan! Where are you?
That's not good.
What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
Mom!
Please help me.
What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
Oh, you back? That's some tea. What type of tea?
The writer went into the lake, banished the dark presence. Taken still lurked in the woods.
Look at that bird.
The dark
This
place
face he's
receded.
looking.
The current pulled back those with darkness inside, into the lake. Nightingale was there, one of them. The dark presence. Jagger had taken him. The witch had stolen his heart. They sank beneath the waves. The dark place, wandering in the shadows, muttering to themselves. It's dark. I'm lost. Where am I? Who am I? I can't remember. It's cold. Premium cabins for rent in Bright Falls. Who said that? Can you
Some
hear me?
lavender honey into it. This is gonna make you pass out. You're gonna miss pee-pee, man.
Stop this. What did I do? You must dig it out. Their shape shifted. Echoes of the writer's dreams. Fading in, fading out. The next story and the story after that. The writer was writing again.
That's right, the pee-pee man.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence.
So the manuscripts kind of tell you what to do.
Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them.
I'll
Pulled
stay
them
up.
from the
No,
darkness.
Chi-Chi, you
A
sleep, you
shifting
sleep.
reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
My face. You got cookies too. Speaking of sleeping, I should do that. I don't know, Swampy. You're not allowed to sleep. Chi-Chi is. They're more hinty, less story in this one. I appreciate that. And apparently you don't need, like, apparently you'll need to do New Game Plus to get all of them as well. The hell? Damn. Stuttering. Dude, even with frame generation on? What the hell? Okay. Yeah, this is not optimized at all.
He's here. Nightingale.
Nerd! I'm speaking in nerd. Dude, what? It's so slow. Hold on. This will bring it down. You know what? You gotta bring it down to medium, it looks like, chat. Damn, even with doing that, it didn't make a difference. Do not go through it? Was it hiccupy on this part for you too, Raymond? You're not wrong, Chi-Chi, but for the record, it's coming up to 9 p.m. So I gotta get up for 4. Nerd! Doing your nerd work. We are chugging.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
Okay. We really shouldn't be. Maybe we play with VSync on? Ugh, VSync. Oh god. Ugh. Oh, I feel ill. We put VSync on.
Nightingale's badge.
Give me this stuff. It's just not optimized at all. It's like I'm really surprised. Are we not gonna take his badge? No? Yeah, I may have missed something. Oh. That pee-pee man walking by? Stop your breathing. Pee-pee man. They're doing some control lighting tricks though. Which I'm surprised. They did control, so you think this game would be running smoothly. Now it's back to normal. It's just that one area was so hiccupy. Pee-pee man! You got a tree! Oh my god, he's fast. Bad pee-pee man. What? Run?
Safety.
Where? What the hell? You keep your pee-pee-ness out of here. Oh, pee-pee! Pee-pee! Run! TP's chasing us. Oh, hi. Excuse me? Back, you heathen. TOS hype. Oh my god. I hear you. I just don't see you. I don't have the clicker. Pee-pee man's chasing us. Go away. Get out of my house. PP down. PP down.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
You hear me?
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it. Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first.
What's your name?
What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
Saw that coming. This is another banger song, Greek. There's no actual proof, but I believe a lot of poor optimization has to do with the Epic launcher. I would get massive lag spikes whenever I got an achievement. It's something with, you know, it's funny you mentioned that, Raymond. Because while this is playing, thank you, Navocado. It's funny you mentioned that, Raymond, because this morning there's a Twitter post that went out. Got a few questions on Alan Wake 2 performance. According to Circana Players Engagement Tracker, Alan Wake 2 ranks 147th in November. active user counts on Xbox Series and 113th on PlayStation 5. And I'm wondering if everyone is waiting for a Steam release for this game, but Epic published this game, so Epic will have to okay for them to release it on Steam. And I find games just run better on Steam than over. There will be games I own on both Steam and on Epic, and the Epic version will run poorly for some reason. I don't know why. Everything but Fortnite. But like, there'll be games that, like I said, I own. I can't remember which game it was, but like, there'll be games I own on Steam and Epic, and for some reason it will run terrible on Epic. I don't know why. It'll be so jittery, or it'll close down, or is using a lot of resources for no reason. I remember like Steve Saylor, he was talking about that there's some weird audio issues on the game as well. But they were playing on the Xbox though. So wait, what did I do now? No, I was just saying thank you for sending the screenshot. That's all. So it could be an Epic problem, you know? How long is the next chapter? Like 2 hours as well? I would assume we got time. Once again, chat, tomorrow at 2 p.m. I'm going to be on Twitch Public Access. Isn't that crazy? Like, the game is ranked 113th and 147th. You will think a game that was nominated and won awards as well will be like top 20 game right now. Yeah, that is true. The Call of the Wild, I have that based on Epic from free, and it runs dirt. It was like dirt on Epic. On Steam, it's awesome, right? It's something about, like, I feel like Steam games just allow them to just run as they were meant to run, and then for something with Epic, I don't know if it keeps you online all the time or something, but I don't know. I don't know. Out of curiosity, you know how long the next chapter is, Raymond? Let's see. Digital. This one's a longer one. So like what? 2 hours, 3 hours? Excuse me. Oh, okay. All right. Before we continue, I would like this to be an I like this to be a optimized setting, optimized journey of ours. Let's just check this out for a second.
Alan Wake 2 is the best looking game released so far this generation. Whether you play the game on a console or on a PC maxed with path tracing, this game will tend to melt your
Let's
eyeballs.
find out.
Between its animation, lighting, and asset quality, this game has it all. So in today's video for DF... Hello? What do you mean the internet freaked out? Do I have to?
Let's just see this very quickly.
Well, instead of talking about ray tracing recommended settings, path tracing, or anything like that in today's video, I'm going to be talking about this. What is this? This is a set of system recommendations produced by Remedy for Alan Wake 2. Honestly, I find it completely innocuous, but apparently it is controversial on the internet. Why? Because of this bit right here. I read so many comments and so many exclamations about how bad it is that they are recommending to play the game at 1080p DLSS performance mode at medium settings on an RTX 3070. And that 1080p DLSS performance mode is,
what the hell?
All know 540p internally. For me, this means absolutely nothing that I should get upset about because I have no idea what medium settings are by looking at this or exactly how the game's settings scale and what they do. But since people made such a big deal about this, I thought I would make a video dedicated to this controversy at release to figure out optimized settings and what is going on exactly. Let me start with
what's going on.
facts. For one, the game runs at 1440p FSR2 balance mode on PlayStation 5 with a flat resolution and no dynamic res targeting 60 FPS. Me saying that should already be throwing up massive red flags to anyone with common sense about the whole controversy concerning the RTX 3070. How is the PS5 running the game at 1440p FSR2 balance mode at 60 FPS when we know quite well that an RTX 3070 is better in rasterization and far better in ray tracing than a PlayStation 5? That's a good question. Another cold hard fact is that even at medium settings, Alan Wake 2
I like seeing people's comments. Damn, how is this running?
Just never did.
Look at the nerds nerding out.
Ray tracing or path tracing, Alan Wake 2 is thoroughly beyond nearly every title released so far. Let me give you some examples. In Alan Wake 2, even with RT off, the game is doing ray tracing, just in software. If you look underneath the space reflections or anywhere in the world, it's obvious to see some real-time reflections there. Instead of using complete static cube maps for reflections like most games from the last generation, Alan Wake 2 uses signed distance field software ray tracing of a lower resolution of the world to get its reflections. This is a lot like the software.
We're nerd talking here, Chi-Chi.
Unreal Engine 5, which I think everyone thoroughly considers as a pretty hardcore graphical thing at this point. Another thing that Alan Wake 2 is, even with RT off, the game has an extremely robust software global illumination system, where on the highest settings, even things like
if this game is
character hair is
if this game is acting like this, I can't imagine Grand Theft Auto, by the way.
Influenced by the software global illumination. Let me tell you, doing software GI isn't cheap, and the game's global illumination is one of the reasons why it looks so ridiculously good, even without hardware ray tracing. The last thing to say about Alan Wake 2's graphics is that it uses mesh shaders on PC and Xbox Series consoles and a similar primitive shader system on PlayStation 5. Mesh shaders are used to fine-grain call away geometry that the player cannot see. The entire point is to reduce the cost of rendering, and Alan Wake 2 uses those mesh shader savings costs to ridiculously pump up the geometry quality of everything you can see in the game. If you go anywhere in the world in Alan Wake 2, you will see just how rounded and decadent the modeling is, with scarcely a polygon edge in sight. This is baked into the game's core design as a visual feature, and as such requires hardware support for mesh shaders on PC. Which means older GPUs, such as the RX 5700 or older GTX cards, won't be supported by this game. Let me just put it to you straight, this is just how it is. New visual quality means new API features. This is something PC gaming has had since the dawn of its existence. So Alan Wake 2 is doing a lot of completely next-gen things even without hardware ray tracing. So how exactly is that PS5 at face value running the game at 1440p FSR2 balance mode with all these next-gen features? Is the PlayStation 5 made of magic? I think an examination of its settings in comparison to those found on PC in the settings menu, well, that'll probably be extremely illuminating. So let us go through each and every single setting on PC to see where that PlayStation 5 in performance mode lands. So let us start with the scattered ground detail setting. On the medium settings preset on PC, this is set to ultra, as we can see here. So yes, the medium preset on PC doesn't just use flat medium settings. It's merely a preset with the name.
All right, we're gonna copy these
Looking at
settings.
the PlayStation 5 version, we can see that distant plant detail is not present here, for example, versus high and ultra settings. We can also see there's less scattered grass on the ground than the high and ultra settings, but it has more grass than low. That makes PS5 a perfect match for medium here. What about shadows? Well, at normal range, it's easy to tell that PlayStation 5 is not using
Okay, shadows, we understand.
part when we're this far away. Up close though, it's easy to tell. PlayStation's shadow resolution is a perfect match for PC's low setting here, which is of course below the PC medium preset again, which uses the medium setting. The shadow filtering setting is
Hi,
more
Angela.
subtle, and here that setting makes it so that shadow's edges, as we can see here, are more pristine. We can see that PlayStation 5.
How's it going, Angela? We're nerding out for a second here. I just want to make sure the game is proper experience for us, you know.
This is PC's medium setting, as the construction worker also lacks a shadow there, and this is PC's lowest setting. Now let's move on to textures and terrain detail. As we can see in this shot here, PlayStation 5 uses the medium setting and above for textures. Medium and ultra.
So it seems like the game is just running on medium.
But change VRAM caching behavior. Low though uses
I didn't realize
textures, as we can see
3080 was the medium specs. What the hell?
Uses the low setting as found in the menu, which reduces the anisotropic filtering down to be close to the camera, so textures lose their detail at a distance on PS5. In a very similar shot, we can also see that PlayStation 5 uses the medium terrain detail setting on PC, which lacks the bumpiness in the ground textures that is added when set to the high value on PC, as we can see here. Another distant detail setting at medium is the LOD setting, which changes how and when objects at a distance change quality. As we can see here, the branches on the tree on high have more detail than they have on medium at this camera distance. PlayStation 5 is a perfect match for the medium setting here, which is also the game's lowest setting. For visual effects, PlayStation 5 takes a similar approach to distant detail. For screen space reflections, going from high to low increases the amount of grain seen in the reflections. Here
We're
we
at
see that
3060
PlayStation 5 matches the grain amount and pattern of grain,
and
as
it
found
runs.
on
It
PC's
still
low
runs
setting
well.
in this screen space reflection.
I would have figured 3060 would be like
global
you could be on like high
reflections,
settings
controls
and stuff like
software
that.
Ray traced reflections. Here we can see how the low setting adds in grain and lacks some extra distance detail that is found on
Yeah,
high.
3060,
PlayStation 5 is once again a perfect
1440.
match for that low setting. The last settings can be a bit more subtle sometimes. Fog quality, for example, at a glance is subtle. On high, there is no longer a fine line drawn across the horizon on the water when fog is on the water, as the fog is now reflecting in the water, so they look like a mirror of each other. Medium fog has that line on the horizon, and so does PlayStation 5, thus making it medium.
For high
Volumetric
settings,
lighting increases the resolution of volumetric
ray tracing
effects,
high,
which at times can look a little
4K
weird,
60.
as
You need a
here,
4080.
because some of the volumetric effects in the
16
game are the low
gigabytes.
sample count. But it is easy to
What
see
happened if
based
I'm
upon
running
the
this
shape and
on a?
fuzziness
What if I'm
of the
doing
effect
2K,
that it gets fuzzier the
1440?
lower it gets, and PS5 matches the low volumetric light setting in terms of fuzziness. The volumetric spotlight setting is even subtler. Forgive the intense zoom here as I'm trying to be spoiler free, but basically you can see that there's added in aliasing in the beam of this.
Yeah, you're breaking that down. Thank you for breaking that down.
Post-processing is in the rendering pipeline, either at the resolution before DLSS and FSR2 on low, or
What do you
after
recommend?
DLSS or FSR2 on high, so at native. All these improvements I just detailed for your optimized settings depending upon your GPU.
Okay, here we go.
The viewer,
yes,
as it's going to be taste driven based upon what aspects of the visuals you want to clean up and how much performance headroom you have based upon your GPU type. There are two areas though where I think wins could be worth it, and I'm going to let you choose between them. The first would be shadow resolution. On low, as it is on console, I think it can be pretty rough. Bumping this one up to high electively could be worth the performance drop on your GPU. On the RTX 3070, as we're seeing here, this is a great visual win that costs around 10% of the GPU limited performance. Another possible upgrade over console would be in reflections. First with SSR quality. It's pretty great.
So shadow high, reflections high.
Put this up to high, you could get a quality win here that is very very significant, but for a hefty 10% performance loss. Secondly, for reflections, you can turn up global reflection quality, which will also cut down on the visual noise there and give you some more detail for just a small performance loss, as we're seeing here. Realistically, though, you could choose between any of the upgrades I'm mentioning or a combination of them. For example, on the RTX 3070 on the left, we're seeing PS5 performance mode settings with FSR2 balanced mode. That runs at 83 FPS. On the right, I've turned it to
video. DLSS. Yes, SB. So maybe I should just keep mine on high settings, I guess. Nerd! We are nerding out. Deal with it. You're nerding over your schmuttness. Shadows. Reflections.
DLSS balance mode instead of FSR2, and I've increased anisotropic filtering and the shadows are set to high, as well as global reflections and SSR.
Yeah,
and
chapter
still
2
above
already.
60 FPS there, hitting 65. So you could potentially have the room for all these improvements I just detailed for your optimized settings depending upon your GPU and what you consider good. Now, before I close out this video, I want to talk about two last things. The first one is the settings menu. I like it, but it could be better in a key area, and that is it is powerful for scaling performance, but it should offer you a better preview of what's going to happen when you change the setting. Right now,
agree.
the game is still rendering in the background while you change settings, and you can see it fizzling on and off there while you do it. But it's hard to see what changes are occurring due to the menu overlay being so dark. If they just made the menu in this moment fully transparent behind the settings changes, you could see what you were doing in real time, which is the perfect types of graphics option menu. They should really investigate doing that. The last thing I want to mention is the mesh shader support that was talked about at the beginning of the video. The great geometric detail in this game is a key feature, as I talked about, yet you can still run the game without mesh shaders, but with severe performance issues. Firstly, you'll be greeted by this warning when trying to load up the game on an older GPU like a GTX 1080 Ti or an RX 5700 XT. The game performance will be lower than you usually expect.
All right. I think we learned everything we were supposed to learn from here. Let's try it out. The next chapter. It's funny though with the recommended settings that GeForce recommended. Is we were running it before and the game was still like coughing. All right, let's continue. I'll do it after this cutscene.
Anders, where did you go? All of a sudden, the radio stopped working, and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on. It's a bit of a hike to the car, Wake. Get your bearings, then we'll head out.
I need another minute. Cauldron Lake. I thought I'd never see this place again.
Take your time. But you should know these woods aren't the safest.
Yeah. It's getting dark. You have a flashlight? It's not safe without a light.
I have a light. And a gun. You can relax, Wake.
And pages. If you see pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives could depend on it. They have vital information.
We know about the Page's wake. We'll keep an eye out for them.
Okay. Okay, just give me a moment. It's okay.
Take your time.
All right, good. Yes, take your time. All right, let's nerd out here for a second here. So, and sometimes borderless and like full windows, it does kind of hurt the performance from time to time as well, but shouldn't be hurting this much. All right, what did we say? I don't see the reflections. I don't see anything about reflections. Am I blind? There's shadow details set to high. Reflection set to high. I will just assume reflections are set to high. DLSS set to high. I don't even see that option. All right, well, we'll just see.
Should look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
Hold on. One more thing. Oh, 1440. All right. Maybe having VSync on helps the game.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
Hmm. I don't see anything here. Something has to be found. Hmm. We're gonna ask him. Well, nothing to ask him. I don't see anything here. Investigate the previously flooded area. There's a deer here. Let's look again. What'd I tell you? SP's being a brat right now. All right. Like, I'm awake. I'm awake, Dad. Um.
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
Maybe there's another area, maybe? Because I haven't found anything. Yes, this is chapter 3. And I would figure this is the flooded area, but then, like, there's an area over here as well. And still nothing. The only thing I found was the deer. And then I don't know if it wants me to go up here and like we're supposed to walk him back. I just don't want to walk and next you set off like a so you can't come back down here. Okay. Mike, am I missing? Like, what am I missing down here? That's optional. I think I did. I don't even know how to access the map from this area. Yeah, so this is the area that's blocked. This brings us back. All that gray area is where you haven't explored. Yeah, this area right here. But they want us. Now all this was flooded before. SB, would you stop? All of this was flooded before. They should have been a little more clear about that. Being a brat. She's trying to be in an area that she's not supposed to be in. Gets no hugs. She just wants attention, as always. Cat, stop it. Thank you. The loof. Did it get boofed? Oh my sweet lord. Just stop. She just tried to be in an area that she's not supposed to. She tries every night. But she knows it gets my attention, so she's like, well, I'm just gonna keep on doing this. I have your attention. All right, that's